Hi, welcome to another session in this course. We are going to be looking at the overview of MySQL Workbench. In order for you to write your query and do some of the tasks that you can perform with MySQL, it is important that you are conversant with sections of the workbench. I am going to be teaching you how you can identify and select a database in MySQL Workbench. I am going to be teaching you how to work your way around the schema panel. I am going to be teaching you how you can move from one table to another inside your desired database, and also how to move from one view to another. I will teach you how you can manipulate and adjust the view of important sections such as the output section and the result grid. So let us get at it. When you open your MySQL Workbench, where you will be writing your query, this is what you will be having. Let us look around and see how you can navigate your way around it. If you come to this place, you can see administration and you can see schemas. So administrations, we will not be talking much about it. But let's come to schemas. So schema is basically a collection of databases. But in MySQL, schemas is also used interchangeably with database. Under this particular area, you will see the list of all the databases that you have on your MySQL. This is a database, this is another one. You may not have all of these ones on your own MySQL because you do not have these databases. Now, if you click on the database, for example, this SQL course database is highlighted in black. It means that it is the one that is active. If I am writing any query, that query will be referring to this particular database. If I want another one to be active, I will just double click on it, and then you can see that this particular one, MD Water Services, is now active. When you double click on a particular database, it will show you the options in it. There are tables, there are views, store procedures, and functions. We will be talking about how you can create your views in the future. And in the next video, I will teach you how you will create your own database and how you will load your data into a new table. Now, when you click on the table, you will see all the tables inside the database. These are the tables there. If you click on the view, you will see all the views inside the database. Now, if you want to know everything inside this particular table, you can just click on this icon here. You can see this icon. When you click on it, it will show you everything inside this table. Then again, there is something called table attribute. When you click on this icon, this final icon, like a tool, when you click on it, it is going to give us a particular area that will show the attributes of our table. But we are going to be talking about table attributes in coming videos. This is how the tables are arranged inside a database, and the database itself are arranged inside the schema section. The next thing I want to show you is that this particular section here is where we write our queries. You can see that immediately I click on that icon here, this query was immediately written. This is where we will be writing our query. So I can edit it. Let me say I want to remove this now. You can see that it's responding. Now, if I write the query here and I want to execute it, you can see this icon here. This icon is the one that will execute the query, and we will be talking about it later. Now, again, look at these three icons here. These three icons, they are the ones that are controlling the view of the workbench. If I click on this one, you can see that that particular area has been removed. This action output section, this section actually shows us if our query is right or wrong. You can see that these are marked with, in green, which shows that these queries are right. This particular query is wrong. If I execute it, it's going to be wrong. You can see now that this action is wrong. This is the action output section. If I click on this particular icon here, it will remove it. You can see that. Very good. And then if I click on this one too, it will remove this section. Let me click on it. You can see that it has removed that section, which means that you can actually control how you want the view of your workbench to look like. Let's come back to the database itself. If you right click on this database, it will show you all of these options. And one of them is alter schema, create schema, and drop schema. So if you click on drop schema, it is going to delete and remove that database from your MySQL application. Then let's go inside the tables. If I click on this table, you will see that there are also several options too. One of them is create table and so on. We can drop our table. When we drop a table, it means that everything in that table is going to be dropped. The table is going to be deleted and we will not have access to it. But another one is truncate table. When we truncate a table, the table will still remain, but everything inside that table will be removed. Let me show you that with an example. Let's go to this word database. Before I go, let me show you the content of city first. So you can see that these are the contents of the city table. So if I click on it and then I say truncate table, if I click on it, truncate, now look at this icon here. This is the icon we use to refresh. So click on this, it has refreshed like that. Then this city now, if I click on this table icon here, you will see that we are only having the table columns. The column titles are there, but there is nothing inside, which contain some information earlier. However, if I want to remove the table totally, I will just say drop table. If I drop the table, so if I refresh, then you will discover that the table is not here again. This is how we can walk around our workbench to delete a table and look at different databases that we want to work with. Now, this is our output. We can actually adjust it. So I can adjust this down or up like this, and then I can adjust it down like this so that I can have a lot of spaces. So these are the informations that will make you to have a very good start with working on MySQL Workbench. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification icon and like our video. Until we meet in the next one.